Peeps, 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 peeps. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know where I'm at. Well, actually, you might not know where I'm at. I'm actually in good old St. Louis, Missouri, as I actually came out here to see the kids that I was actually teaching this summer in the after school program. Um, More about themselves, understanding themselves, emotional intelligence, all those good things. And I've been out here for, I would say, 3 days, 4 days so far. I'll go back tomorrow. So I had to come out and take my time and come to this beautiful park. And I found these beautiful, beautiful trees that are actually positioned in a triangle, right? So you know me. You know how that works for me. I had to come sit my ass down and take in the prana, the energy, the chi, whatever you may call it. Because this is where I get my peace, but also my information. This is where I get a lot of my downloads. This is where I get a lot of my insights. Not just me, but also the land that I'm around. Being a certified medicine man and shaman, it comes with the territory, honestly. I'm very sensitive to places as well as people. And I will say, damn, is this some heavy ass energy in the loo? Heavy energy. Old energy, but heavy for sure. And it just kind of amplifies and makes me understand more of why the work that I've done so far with these kids and the work I plan on doing further is so important. Because when you're not aware of the influence of the energy, does not mean that the energy is not influencing. Say that again. Just because you're not aware of the energy's influencing does not mean that the energy stops influencing. It just means you're not aware of it. So if I can feel this heaviness just sitting down on the ground, I can only imagine people who actually live here and don't really have that contrast to feel the different energies. It's really important to honor the spaces that you enter, because you never know, not in a bad way or a terrified way, just an honoring of that space, that energy, because it exists. Same as your energy, when you enter a place, you honor that as well too, by making sure that you're showing up you're showing up the best you're showing up the true you, so that you actually shine through and impact the spaces that you're working with or working in. So I may look like an eyeball out here sitting out in the middle of these 3 trees, but I don't give a fuck. It's just as simple as that. When I get told to sit your ass down, spirit trumps everything of anything, and I'm sitting my ass down and I'm getting the things I need to get. But it's been a great experience. It's been a very eye-opening experience. It makes me appreciate the mountains of Colorado a little bit more, to be honest. And the energy that's there in those little pockets, that much more as well too. But I just wanted to come on shortly, like I said, to talk about just honoring the spaces, honoring yourself in spaces, honoring the lineage, the time periods that existed before you and before your entry into the spaces that you're even existing in. Energy doesn't die, can be created, just transforms. And sometimes energy gets stuck, especially when there's traumatic instances and scenes and events in those places. And we don't talk about that enough. We don't talk about energy exchange enough as a modern science. And I think the more we actually pay attention to those things, the more we actually can influence and transmute those things. So even sitting in this little natural vortex, man, I feel the heaviness of the land itself. And being me, I just send out good vibrations, good energy and chi back into the land to assist, do my part. It might be the native in me, or just a tradition of the native in me in terms of spirit-wise. But you walk light, you walk with intent. That's why I always have my shoes off, and I always have my feet into the ground, because I want to send back what I'm always getting, like a tree. Be rooted in the connection, but then also receiving from the top as well too. So just remember, be aware, be conscious of your space and the spaces that you're in, that you are entering in, and how you enter into them. I know I say I really don't give a fuck about how people view me, because the majority of the time I don't. I really could care less, especially if it's something that is me. But I am aware of it, because that would be stupid and ignorant if I wasn't aware, because I'm influenced and I influence. So those things I'm always aware of, I'm always cautious of. But it doesn't stop me from being my full expression, my true expression of who I am. It kind of just reinforces it, because I'm not doing and never will do anything that's harming to anybody or anything that's around me. It's just not who I am. So I just want to come shortly, briefly, a little bit longer than what I expected. But what can you do when you just being you? So love y'all. Just one more view of this beautiful place that I'm around. This beautiful chi. Y'all be easy, man. Remember what I said. Just because you're not aware of energy influencing does not mean that the energy is not influencing. Love y'all. If you need me, you know where to find me.